I'm having strawberry blonde with biltong. It is so good. It's hot, very cold outside, and I really wanted something to warm me up. And this is not cold at all. It's nice and warm. It hits your body, makes you warm. I feel like this Russian tradition where you have to drink something. So normally I do have like brandy at home, but I don't got that today. I have this one. So cheers. It's winter, so it does warm you up a little bit. So I like to have something, you know, just to have to drink here and there. I'm an occasional drinker, not everyday drinker. Don't have problem with alcohol. Disclaimer. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and thank you so much for all the views in our previous video. Our night routine is blown up. It's crazy. So I have this story that I wanted to tell you, and it has been bugging me. Like, I feel like, yeah, it's been eating me on the inside. I had to talk about it. So maybe to bring awareness. Who knows, if you're going through the same thing and maybe you can relate, or if you have gone through the same thing anywhere around the world, any part of the world, in whichever country you're in, doesn't matter. Whatever color the person is, doesn't matter. You can still go through the same thing. You understand? So let me share this story time. Anyway, by the way, look at the hair, you guys. The hair is still looking amazing. I am gonna do my hair wash routine, this hair. So I'm going to be showing you how I wash this hair and how I maintain it fully. The last time I did show you how to, after washing, what to do, which is very simple hair tutorial that I did show you the last time. But now I'm gonna take you for a wash day. So I'm going to wash the entire hair and I'm going to show you how I do it. All right, so let's get into the story. So it was in late 2013, I met this woman. How did I meet her? Is through a brother of mine. She was dating him, and somehow me and her became friends. Of course, like sister-in-law kind of thing. Yeah, so so the woman, this lady, would come to my place with my brother. So they would come and visit now and then. They'll just call me, tell me like, we coming on Saturday, like, you know, they'll program like, oh hey Naz, we coming to your house on Saturday. I'll be like, oh okay, no problem, I'll be home. So I can be able to host them, you know, like make something. Because we Portuguese tradition, we believe that when a visitor, a guest comes in, we make food. We make different kind of lovely treats to receive them in your house, to make them feel welcome. So anyway, this woman, she, without my brother, sometimes she would just rock up at my place. She would not call me in the morning to say, hey Naz, I am on my way to you. No, she would just be outside my gate. It's sometimes 7:30. Sometimes, because her boyfriend goes to work, so-called brother of mine, and yeah, 7:30 or 8 o'clock she'll be at my gate. Like, then she calls me, hey Naz, I'm outside. Mind you, I was upping my grades and I was working full-time. Actually, it was part-time. Sorry, I was working part-time, and I had a daughter, you know, my baby. She was already about 3 years old. Excuse me. And I had a babysitter, which, excuse me, woo, this strawberry blonde. It's getting to me. It's now making me warm. Like, I feel so warm now. This stuff is amazing. And look at this, I haven't even finished yet. I just added a little bit more. It feels so good. It's so good. So good. Okay, so yeah, and my babysitter, the times I'm not in, she will be in the house with the child. So I normally cooked, and I always put the food in the fridge, and I tell her whatever you want to eat, I made food and it's in the fridge, and if you feel like want to make something else for yourself, go ahead please. Because you know, like when you're looking after my baby, I want you comfortable as possible so you can be happy to look after my little princess, you know. Like, you have to look after the person that looks after your children. You have to be nice to them. because if you're not nice to them, they're gonna discharge all that not niceness to your children. You know what I'm saying? So, but this woman loved my daughter. Like, she loved Ariel through in and out. It's crazy. So I trusted that with my kid. She was the only girl that would get into my house and be you know, with my child and look after her, and I would pay her on a daily basis. Anyway, so this woman would just rock up to my place, so-called sister-in-law friend. She just rock up and she won't tell me she's coming over. And the one time I told her, says, you know, next time when you're coming to my place, I would like you to tell me that you're coming, because sometimes I'm not here and my baby's here with the babysitter, and she just turned 3 at the time. And yeah, so you can't just rock up here. I really don't appreciate that, you know. She was like, she actually, you know, these people have a way of dusting off your boundaries, your concern to them that what they're doing, it's not nice. They have a way to dust it off, and she was good at that. She would just like dust it off, like what I'm saying doesn't make sense. So wow, and so entitled and bossy, and just walks past me while I'm talking to her. She won't even look at me or whatever, or even respond. That quickly tells you that this person is not about to abide by your rules, you know. So anyway, every time this happened, there are times that she would just pop up my babysitter's inside. I didn't give her the babysitter's number, so she would knock and knock and knock until she gets tired, and then she goes away. So anyway, so sometimes I'm at home because I had my little business as well. I had a cupcake business, and I used to sell hair, and I used to sell Havaianas. Yeah, so I would get engaged in the little businesses and, you know, try to make money a living here and there, as I was a single mother. And I had this toxic relationship from this abusive person that I did not want in my life. I got rid of him, but sometimes he would just like pitch up and start making noise, throwing stones and things like that. We were no more together, but I did introduce, like, this is so-called so person, you know, introduced to the lady, but doesn't mean that we were together at the time. I believe on, if we have to break up, I think we have to break up in a good manner, like in a very good way, like civil way. Hi, things are not working anymore. How do you feel about that? I bring my concern to you, you bring your concern to me, and we were on the same book with me and this person. The person just himself was just very abusive and unstable minded person, you know. So anyway, yeah, so she knew the person, and yeah, sometimes she would wake up in the morning, this woman, like at 7 o'clock. It's 7 o'clock. She is showering at my place. You leave your house, the time they used to live in town, Johannesburg CBD. There's water there. There's water. And you will leave your house, just leave it and come to my place. God knows where else you went first before you come to my place. I'll get to that point why I'm saying that. Okay, so I was renting this beautiful garden cottage. It's a beautiful suite. You have to, like, yeah, it's all ladies. It was just me and Ariel in that place. Anyway, she would come in, and even if my door is closed, but I did have a toilet. If you want to use a toilet, I had a toilet, like a guest toilet on the other side, you know, so you didn't have to go to my bedroom. My bedroom is just, it's a whole full bathroom, which comes a shower, and in the bath, and then comes a toilet. But that's for me and my baby. And then if you, the guest, want to come over, there is another bathroom for guests, the toilet and the basin. Whatever you want to do, you basically can just do it there. You don't have to shower at my house. You know, you're coming to visit me, you don't have to shower in my house unless you don't have water at your place, and then I will understand, you know what I'm saying. But my bedroom door was always closed, not locked but closed. So whenever she would pitch up, sometimes she would just straight go into my bedroom and she'll lock me up. Sometimes my daughter will be going there trying to open the door while I'm in the kitchen trying to make us breakfast, because she comes early in the morning. My house is not your workplace. Why would you just wake up early in the morning? Unless you had other ulterior motives, you know, which she did. This is why I'm coming with this story time. And then after that, so she goes into my bathroom, she locks my baby and I out completely, and I'm in the my daughter likes going there, like she was going that way, and then she tells me, "Mommy, lock, mommy, door." I was like, what's happening? And then I go there and I try to open the door. She locks us on the inside, like, "Hi, please open, please open." She's in my bathroom. She is bathing herself. And then when she comes out, and then after like 20 minutes or so, and then I ask her like, "Hi, you don't have water at your place?" She tells me, "No, I do." And then I'm like, I didn't want to feel like a bad person that I have to question you at my house. I know that mi casa es su casa, but seriously, you gotta have some self-respect and boundaries, and I mean self-boundaries, you as a guest, and then you gotta respect the owner of the place, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, yeah, she comes in, she feels free, she sits there. I'm like, "Okay, you're not going to work?" Because I'm about to go out, my babysitter's about to come in. I'll be here the whole day. No, don't worry, I don't have to go anyway. I'm like, "No, I have things to do. Unfortunately, I cannot leave you with my, you know, with my helper, with my babysitter." Not helper, babysitter. She would help me to clean up the house, yes. And then I thank her extra for that, because she was really a nice person. Nice person. Yeah, so anyway, she would just tell me that, oh, she would just she won't disturb anybody, she would just be here with Ariel. I said, "No, you cannot, I'm sorry, that we need to go, because I have to go out and you need to go. 8 o'clock I have to be at school, and then after that I have businesses to do. I have to go up and down. I have somebody's hair to maybe somebody requested I want to do Brazilian hair, and I have to be, that's the time I used to do hair. I don't do people's hair no more, okay? So yeah, I would go there and get the people's Brazilian hair done and all of that, and then I come back. Yeah, so I'll normally, when I get back home, it's about 8 o'clock at night, or sometimes 9, 10, 11, you know what I'm saying? So even sometimes late than that, you know. I used to be hustling for my baby. I was a single parent, and my child needed me. She needed to get dressed, she needed to eat, she needed to get the doctor if she's sick, she needed to have like a, you know, clothes to wear, you know, have a comfortable life like a normal person. So I had to fight for all of that for my baby, and I had to pay the person that is helping me out to look after the child. Anyway, so yeah, so this woman would always do this. So one day we had a fallout, and when we had a fallout, I met one of our friends somewhere in town. At the time, I went to town because I wanted to do a protection order for my ex, because he was busy threatening my life and my baby's life. So I had to do the protection order, and on my way out of the court, I bumped into her friend. And her friend, because she did introduce me to her friends in the hair salon where she used to work in town, CBD, Johannesburg CBD. And I hardly go that way, but I had to go because the family court is over there. So I had to apply protection order because I didn't want this person in my life no more, like ex-boyfriend that burnt me with acid. So anyway, this person tells me, says, "You know this woman, you know, have you seen her for a bit?" I said, "No, I haven't seen her because..." Yeah, why I haven't seen her, sorry, I jump into the story a little bit. It's all in my head, but then it goes like, I'm not a good storyteller, hey. Anyway, why me and her had a fallout is that she stole my engagement ring, which I wanted to sell. She didn't want to give me back. And then she stole my Brazilian hair, which she offered to go and color for me. It was a complete long Brazilian hair. I had like 2 types of those and few short ones. So she said she want to go and make a colorful color, like almost like this color, kind of color, to make it nice, like a caramel, beautiful color, you know, like when you have a Brazilian hair, like it's wavy and all of that. When you have like a caramel blonde, oh my gosh, looks beautiful. Yeah, so she said she's gonna do that for me, and then I said, okay, I'll pay you for it. So she took my ring, which she tried on, and she never put back down, you know. And then my engagement ring from my ex. And then she took my Brazilian hair, which she did not return. And then after that, the time she took a shower at my place, I didn't know this information. I heard from this person, this so-called friend of hers. But the friends of there were 2 friends, sorry, not one. There were 2, and the other one was telling me everything. They actually saw me coming out of the courthouse and they were like, hi. I said, hi. And they were like, you are Ines, isn't it? I said, like, yeah, that's me. Says, you are so-called so-so sister-in-law. I was like, yeah. You're not speaking to her anymore? I was like, because she was always at your house, so what happened? I said, I don't, and then I started telling them. They said, okay, she took something else. I said, what is it? She said, she took your panty. She was in the bathroom taking a bath. Apparently, she wants that guy. She said that you are so lucky and that you have this life and that this guy doesn't deserve you, so-called abusive guy, the abusive guy that she wanted. So she wanted to steal. I said, but she's with my brother. How come she wants something that I want, that I have? But I'm not with the person anymore. It's just that I want my ring, you know, like I want to sell it, it's mine, or I want to return it to my ex, or whatever I want to do with it. None of her business. But she also took my Brazilian hair. I'm trying to reach her, I can't find her. So we had a fallout, we had an argument and all of that. They were like, yeah, she came to your house at one time to take a shower, didn't she? I said, she took a bath. He said, yes. She took a bath at your place? I was like, yeah. Okay, the time she came to your place, she went to some Sangoma. Sangoma apparently is a witch doctor. So she goes into the witch doctor, she get all the medications and whatever. She comes to my place, according to these two ladies. She washes all her bad luck in my bath. So I can stay with her bad luck, so she can take my good luck. Unbelievable, you guys. It's terrible. So this is what she did. So it was, I was like, what? They were like, yeah, aren't you busy fighting with your ex lately more than usual? I was like, yes. They were like, yeah, that's exactly what's happening. I was like, wow, so this situation is like a witchcraft. They were like, yeah, I don't believe in those things because I don't go about those things. It's not really my thing. I'm not perfect or anything, but I prefer praying. I believe in prayer. I was raised up, I was born in the Roman Catholic family, and I am still in a Roman Catholic family, my daughter too. And I don't believe in all of these things, you know. For me, it's God is your best option to anything. If you want something to work out for you, pray about it. Pray. God is listening. He wants you to go there. God is actually jealous. He wants you to go to him, and he looks for you. He longs for you. So anything you want in this life, everything you wish for, everything you dream for, ask God for it. It happens. I am telling you that I am the testimony. I've seen miracles happening in my life. Me going down on my knees in my bedroom. I pray for everything and everything. I pray. I pray. I've been through a dramatic situation, but it didn't break me. But you can see the marks in my skin that I've been through it all. But I'm still standing. And the people, when they see me, they're like, what the hell? In Portuguese, we say mulher de fibra. Mulher de fibra means a woman of iron. The iron woman. It's almost like I am not collapsing. I'm still standing after everything that has happened to me. It's because I believe in God. I know I was made at God at some point because I never hurt anybody. And now me being hurt, like, God, what did I do wrong? I've been worshiping you, praying and asking you for everything and anything. I haven't done anything wrong to anybody, and I didn't do anything. Look, and then now I have this ex-boyfriend. What? I don't want things between us anymore. Me and him agreed that things has to be over, and this has to happen. And then I have this hater that comes to my place unannounced. You dating my brother. He's so useless, this brother of mine, which you wouldn't even see what she was doing. He backed her up the whole time. When I kept telling him, this girl of yours, like, she took this, she did this, she did it, he won't even believe me. And then later on, apparently, I heard they broke up. Like, I heard from my sister that they broke up and they had the messiest breakup ever. She was toxic, he was toxic too. Anyway, so this girl started telling me, giving me insight. I was like, so she came to my place trying to do that? They were like, yeah, she actually hates you. She doesn't like you. How come we telling you this? Because we don't, you want us to go. You know, these ladies actually, I didn't believe whatever they were saying because I know women can lie against another woman, make up stories to make themselves feel better. This woman took me there to her, they work in the same salon. They started telling me about this person, and she's sitting there. She did not even defend herself. She was just like, come, let me just buy you something. I was like, no, thanks. She was like, better be careful, something horrible is gonna happen to you. That was before I got burned. And then something horrible happened to me. Sure. Anyway, I need a drink for this one. Some people are horrible. Woo. Anyway, fast forward, me and her never spoke again because I was burned, I was hospitalized, and all of those nonsense, whatever happened. I went through it all. I felt the pain, I felt everything, physical pain, emotional pain, every pain. Anyway, so fast forward now, the same situation happens to me in 2023. I met this woman. She seemed a bit pleasant, a little bit of like my character kind, you know, like nice, a little bit of me, like loves life, like very vivid character. Okay, she takes my number, I take hers, we started talking, and you know, we became a little bit like we became acquaintances. And yeah, out of nowhere she tells me that she wanted to come to visit me. Okay, I welcomed her and her family at my place, and we had like a blast, lovely time together. And then the one time, maybe because of that, I welcomed her and her family, maybe she thought, oh, excuse me, stop burping. Maybe she thought, oh, she's a single mother and there's no man in the house, I can just come whenever I want. No, my house is not a public place. Like, when is a woman, other people, like people should understand that, like, my house is not a public office. Like, you don't just rock up, you gotta tell me, because sometimes I'm doing my work. I work a lot from home, and if I go out, I go for my meetings and I get booked and I go and do what I have to do and I come back here. I really don't want anybody in my space. Sometimes I wake up, I get dressed and all of that to get my daughter gets ready for school. I take her to school, I come back here, I have a cup of tea and I relax on the couch for at least an hour to wake me up. And then after that, I get around, do my dishes, do my floors, and then I know that I have to be somewhere by like an hour or 2 hours, or you know, so I have to get ready and then I go, you know. So this person just tells me, hi, I'm around your area, please open the gate. I was like, in my house? Yeah, I'm outside your house. I opened my gate, they come here, and I mean, come on, seriously, how can you come? I'm sorry, no man, it's off. Anyway, so they come to my place, and this particular person, so-called acquaintance, sits around however you like and throwing things on my table. I personally, my table is only for food. Yes, and I have my computer on my table because this TV that's in the lounge, it's not a smart TV, and this one here, it's not a smart TV. So I have my computer on the table, which I connect the cables to that so they can work with that TV. So I don't expect you coming to my place, putting your heads on my table, putting your keys on my table, you know. Like, if I had like a little desk somewhere, yes, but then your keys have to be in your pocket. You don't throw your things on my table. My table is just for food. It's food table. Only 2 items are allowed to be there, which is a DVD player, 2 remotes, and my computer, which connects to the TV on the wall. That's it. Nothing else, you know. So the next time again, this person does the same thing. Hi, I'm at your house, open the gate. I was like, the history is repeating itself. So I had to cut it short. I was like, no way, this is not happening. So I deleted this person's contact. I deleted them completely. I don't speak to them anymore. And then in 2014, this year, I met somebody else through a mutual friend. And this person just tells me, hi, I'm walking around your area, open the gate, I'm outside. It's like, keeps happening to me, it keeps happening to me. Guys, I know that you might come to me like it's my fault or something. Like, look, I love to welcome when you come to my place, right? When you come to my place just for a visit, I make it so beautiful for you. I make it amazing for you. I mean, you will get my good vibes, my good energy, my daughter's ones as well. You will feel so comfortable here, which gives you the idea of you can do anything, or you can pitch up anytime. No, you don't have to. Common sense. You know that you're welcome here. I like you here, but then don't do that. I like people to book me in time, to say, hey Naz, do you think we can meet up? What do you think about this day, this month, this week, this time? That's what I like. I like the full booking. I don't like things out of order. If you surprise me at my gate, you stay there. Because I'm not gonna open my gate to let you in. I'm sorry. I'd rather be a bad person in your mouth or anybody else. I don't live, like I was saying, like I don't live through anybody else's expenses. Like I pay my own bills, and I don't need you. If you don't pay my bills, you want to meet up with me however you feel like out of nowhere you just in my house, you outside my house. Like, what do you want? Are you coming to drop something like the number one lady did? The first lady, horrible lady, she did that. She used to come and throw things at my place. And the second lady, she just felt so free that she could do whatever she wanted at my place. The third lady, she was kind of like the person coming to throw something at my place as well, which I kind of suspected that she used to drop some things at my place. Which when I used to do my spring cleaning, I would find things that are not even mine, things that I don't even know where they come from, like black clothes. Where did they come from? Like some sticks. I don't have the shit here. I don't do sticks here. I have that stick that I burnt, like the Indian essence that I burn sometime, but I don't have anything else except that, you know? Like, where would I find sticks? Like, seriously? No, man. Guys, like, you should be careful. You have to set boundaries. You have to see who is, you know, a person coming to your house unannounced. Just know whether it's black or white, whatever they are. This is voodoos, and they come and drop something. Apparently, they say that when they go to the Sangoma or witch doctors, they call them in English, you don't have to tell the person that you're coming over, otherwise this shit won't work. So they have to come and announce, so they can come and drop that stuff in your house. So I'm not having guests in my house. You're not coming to my place. I will have very little bit. I know this lovely lady that I know, two lovely ladies. Okay, there are a few people that would come to my house, which I know they won't be. I know sometimes when you're like, oh, because you know this person, don't trust them. I understand, but these particular ones that I've chosen, that have been in my life forever, those ones won't do that. But these other ones, you can just see a fake friend. You can just spot them, that this one here wants to be me. For example, let me tell you something. Let me have a sip because my throat is dry. For example, this particular woman, she'll sometimes come to my place, actually say to me that she goes in through my things. And she said, oh, I love this. Then I said to her, oh, I'm going this place this weekend. I was invited. Oh, I would love to go there too. Oh, I'm going shopping there this weekend. Oh, let's go together. I also want to buy some things. Then she doesn't pitch up and she doesn't go there. And the time she tells me she is coming to my place, that day I will not hear from her. The time she is not coming, out of the blue, she surprises me. She's at my gate. She doesn't tell me that she's at my gate. The one time I was speaking to her, she said to me, hey, hi, let's call this place, I'm in Bloemfontein. Okay, I'm in Bloemfontein and I'm busy with some stuff here. Okay, darling, I'll see you later. Speak to you later. I'm also busy with some things around my house. 10 minutes later, I'm not joking, 10 minutes later, this witch was at my house. Hi, I gave her my address one time. You already know my place. Why are you saving my address? Like, why are you taking my address so seriously? I don't even remember my friends' addresses, unless the ones from my childhood. Sometimes I have to like ask them, hi, what's your address again? Only if we agree on things like, okay, Nace, can we meet? Can you come to my place? And you know, cool. I will speak to you sometime, you know. Yeah. And this, I don't even remember my one friend's address, which is not very far from me, but I don't remember her street. So whenever I want to go to her house, I have to ask her like, hey, darling, would you mind sending me your address? If we agreed on which day, month, you know, week, time that I have to pitch up. You know what I'm saying? But no. And I realized that everything I want, everything I have, she wants. That is the kind of friend that you should be careful with. And that woman, the first lady that you came to drop voodoos and wash her bed like in my house, the so-called my brother's ex-girlfriend, she would actually tell me, you're so lucky. Why is every man stopping for you? Why are they speaking? What do you do? Nothing, absolutely nothing. People just love my personality. You know, like when I step into the room, you know Ines is here. I'm that kind of girl. You know I am here. And when I got burned, I was writing my final exams. My head, is it the head principal? Or is it the, what is it called? I think so. It's a principal or vice principal, and the principal himself, and the lady, the principal's wife, they knew Ines is not here today. They just knew, because I'm that girl when I step in and everyone is talking to me and I'm talking to everybody and we laughing and we, otherwise I'm just, they knew like, nah, Ines Soul is punctual. Where is she? Well, how come she's not here? She hardly missed school. This girl's on point. You know what I'm saying? You will see my absence, you know. So yeah, I dropped a message to this last lady because she surprised me at my place about 3, 4 times, and I dropped the last message. I told her that, listen, every time you come to my place, like at least the 2 times you came to my place, my house was dirty, but dirty, up to not, you know, like I didn't clean, and I believe in cleaning on a daily basis. If it's really dirty, clean on a daily basis. Otherwise it's not dirty. I leave it one day yes, one day yeah, or no. So yeah, so I said my dishes were dirty, my house was dirty, so you came into my place, and then you're gonna go to around to tell people that Ines's house is so dirty because every time I go to our house is dirty. It's because you like to surprise me at my house. That's my rest time where I am relaxing. And then this is when you can't just rock up at my place like that. You gotta, like, you know, let me know that you are coming to my place. We need to arrange things. You can't just pop up. My place is not a public space. So I made her, I did tell her, I did not care how she felt about it, but I told her, I said, listen, I didn't feel like it was the right thing that you did. I did speak to you once or twice, but it looks like you ignored me completely. But I didn't feel respected by you by still doing what you did. I don't care whether you're working around my area, but don't pitch up my place surprising me. I am not looking for any surprise. The last time I was surprised was acid. I really don't want to meet up with people that I feel like they're not interested for me, like not interesting to me. You know what I'm saying? So if I know that there's nothing else, and these people, there is nothing, absolutely nothing you can benefit from them, whether it's ideas, whether it's financial, whether it's like in a friendship form, there's absolutely nothing. You cannot count on them in anything. These are the people that you can't have around you, you know. So yeah, so guys, if you have somebody, whether it's a family or whatever, surprising you in that manner, just know something is going down. Like, you gotta put your boundaries, you know. I need to be like my dad. My dad used to be one of those people, if a friend just surprises him outside, he won't come out. He's sitting in the lounge listening to radio and reading a newspaper. My father will not go out. He would say, no, he didn't tell me he was coming, so tell him my dad is busy inside. So I would have to go outside and tell him, sorry, my dad is busy inside. They're like, oh, I just want to tell him something. You said he's busy. I won't even go back and tell him because I know he's going to shout at me. So I think I should do that. You come to my place and announce, you stay outside. You stay outside. Yeah, like I was saying, like you come to my place and announce, you stay outside. There's no way I'm going to get my gate for you, and nobody should open the gate for you, period. I told everybody, only we have about 3 people, including me, that listen, whoever comes in my name, do not get the gate. Tell them to call Ines. And if you call me, I'll tell you, my dear, you did not tell me you were coming to my place, so I don't know that you were coming. I am busy inside my house, and this is my office, my workplace, my house as well, so I can't have you here. I'll just tell you, sorry, you didn't tell me you were coming. I'm busy. I hang up on your face. I've learned the hard way. Trust me. My word, People are horrible. Some people, they just want to come and see what you have and what you're doing. Some people, they just want to come and hate on you. They're just haters. Some people are planning things against you. You don't even know. Don't trust nobody. Just like they say, you don't trust your own shadow. Trust me, you don't trust your own shadow. So don't trust other people. Just because you're good, I'm a good person. Like me, I will not, if I come to your house, I will obviously arrange everything with you, the day, the date, the month, the week, you know, the time, and I'll come that day. I won't just pitch up that day that I booked with you. I will not just like disappoint you. I'll be there. You know what I'm saying? But some people aren't like me. They're not like coming at good faith, good-hearted people. They're not coming as a good-hearted people. They're coming to do something horrible. And let me tell you, I have such a bad luck with those kind of people. Like, it's crazy. Like, people get so obsessed over me. I'm even scared to date. It's crazy. No, I think it's, you know, being too sweet, too good, you will never win in this world. It's crazy. So I have decided to put down boundaries, to say that if you don't respect me, I'll make you respect me. And I don't ever want to speak to those people again. Those 3 people, we're not talking no more. Not talking. I'm done. When I see their messages, I don't even read it. I delete it immediately. I see it from the outside, whatever you're saying, but that's your problem. I delete it immediately. Yeah, that's what I do. And guys, you gotta be careful. Pardon, you gotta be careful out here. People are not good. Like Shakespeare said, the hell is empty, the devil is here. It's true. The devil is here, the hell is empty. He's here, trying to get whatever he wants, trying to do whatever he can to take you with him. You know what I'm saying? To trying to get as many followers. And he's getting into people. And he's doing things to people. If jealousy, hate is a disease, it's disgusting. And anyone or woman can do anything to get to you through those things. So you better be careful, be aware, don't trust anybody. Just be a loner, I think is the best. Yeah, I think it's the best that way. Trust me. Anyway, after all that is said, cheers. I'll see you on my next video.